Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to some more Stationeers. So, we're continuing. No tantrums here. Well, frustration, sort of tantrums, but we're not going to give up, you know. I enjoy the challenge. But if you were watching last episode, through a mixture of a misunderstanding of mechanics that have been introduced since I last played, and not great telegraphing, we had a pretty disastrous loss of like most of our water from a tub. Now, I'm still going to keep trying anyway. But we're going to have to hit the ground running, so I figured there's not going to be a lot of room for talking and tutorializing. From what I understand, there are different pipes. There are liquid-specific pipes. The color doesn't matter so much. You can spray paint them. And the two connectors that we were looking at, the flange-looking one seems to be the liquid one, which, if memory serves, makes sense because the liquid water bottle dispenser had a flange on it as well, I think. Now, I'm not sure if the connector on the ground can be toggled between different holster or not, but I think, because again, it's difficult, right? If you're going to apply the logic that we've got two different types of pipe, then surely you have two different types of bottle anchor, because that in turn has to be serviced and connected through the top and out the bottom. But I also think that that might not be the case. So the logic there is inconsistent, but I'm going off memory. Anyway, that's the plan. We're going to load straight in. We're going to try and sort out this water bottle connector ASAP, because I think my dude is dying of thirst. Yep, he is. My thirst is 13%. Okay, the first thing we could test is this. There's no change in the portables, right? So I think that means this is fine. The next thing we need to do is find the bloody ice from my water. Oh my god. There you go. Liquid pipe. Pipe utility liquid. What the fuck is that? Inline tank. Oh my god. I hope we don't need that. This hopefully is enough. I could probably drink the dregs out of my water bottle if it gets really bad. Couldn't I? Right? I don't even know where my water bottle went. Oh, it's sitting in there. Okay. Put this in here. Pipes in hand. Pipes in pocket. Get rid of these. Probably a wrench, right? Oh no. Don't pull down the shit in the background. Alright, swap pipes. Flange. Very good. Oh my god, what's going on there? I don't need long ones, thank you. I need these ones. Okay. 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 Empty hand. Wrench in hand. Whatever is left in here. Jetpack. Alright, swap. Drop and swap. Please, please. Green. Green light's good. %. Okay. Let's open our helmet.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Temperature critical.
Close helmet.
Low.
Oh my god. Okay. 124% water. Nice. Oh, okay, so have a look at this. Pipe. Liquid, H2O. Pipe network. Excellent. Turn this off. The last thing we want is that battery going flat. So if we stick this back in there and then grab it, look at that. Look at it filling up. That's what's throwing me is that full? I guess it is. It's hard to tell. I think when it was almost empty, it looked low anyway. Okay, cool. So we can turn that off. So we didn't need to adjust this nozzle at all. And look at all this crap clipping through. But I think maybe in times past you did. It's hard to really remember, to be honest, you know. Okay, life support. Life support. Swap that. Excellent. Excellent! Alright, we've got some ice gathered up there. How can we deal with that ice? I don't know if putting them in a box does anything, but at least we're in a crater, so the ice will Wait, is that not my ice? That might be someone else's ice. That might be ice that was already here. The moon's ice. Well, I guess I'm here, so it's all mine. Oh, that's 9 blocks? That's nothing. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to try sticking it in a slot and see if that... No, you know what I'm going to do? I know what I can do. I'm going to switch to mining belt. And 6, and I'm going to put it in my ore slot because I think that's insulated. We're going to go with that. All right, cool. Disaster, not averted, but delayed. Disaster delayed. So we've got a system for food and water, and we've probably got some more food bars lying around somewhere. Okay, so water, ice. How are we going to melt ice to get into the... You know what? Let's not worry about that just yet. Let's get back on this task, right? We were building out an area that I can potentially seal up. Right? So we need this. 6. We need welding torch. Oh, you know what? We did just run out of wire, didn't we? Didn't we just run out of wire? Yeah, because that's not connected. So we probably want a wire solution now, right? Now, if I recall, wire will be like 1 copper or something, right? Well, there you go, half a copper. So, we're going to need to mine copper. Now, that's iron, I believe. But the game doesn't want to tell me that. But I think if I poked it with the... Like, if I pull out my tool... Phrasing. I mean, oh, I guess I could just mine it. There you go, you can see iron. Iron. That might be copper up there. You'll be really careful doing this without, like, a tracker or something. Right? Your base in the middle of the night, very hard to find. That's going to be gold. Might as well, while we're here. Actually, I'll leave that because that usually indicates there's more underneath. Okay, let's do this. But let's try not to stray too far. What is this? This is like oxide or something? Cobalt, right. Coal would actually be handy, since we're in the neighborhood. And you can get all sorts of scanners and that to look for resources. I figure if I can get a whole... I think you get 50 stacks, maybe? I don't know how much I'm making up. I play that many bloody video games. If we can come away with coal from this excursion... There you go, 50. Where's my crater? Look at that, you can't even see it. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, shadow coming. Is that iron? Wait, what's green? Have they changed what copper looks like? Because that makes much more sense to me. Cooper is sort of green. Come on, come on, come on. Because I can't even remember what copper looks like. Oh, this might be sort of uranium or something. Uranium. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. It's either left or it's either right. Alright, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's try this crest. Yep, that's my crater. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, Scarlet. Playing with fire, mate. There you go. Look at that, where's my base? Well, we know it's over there. Jeez, I better have been recording all of this. I'll be a bit cross if not. Alright, there's my door. My floating base. Okay. We're okay. I suppose we can just keep working on this, right? Like, that's what we were going to do anyway, but we should probably try and mine during the day. Switch me belts. Okay. No, we'll leave that. Okay. She's coming together. 50 more sheets. God, you goon.
Air tank low.
Let me think about this. It should be straightforward. Unbolt the oxygen tank. Again, I'm worried about it. There was a problem with prematurely. It might just be I'm confusing it with like the hot maps. Again, I played a lot of this back in the day. I'm sort of second guessing myself thinking, are you sure you want to unbolt it? Because, okay, the other thing is I don't know if I have a spare O2 tank. So what I'm going to have to do is hot swap my current one, but there should be enough O2 in my suit to like last me a few seconds. Right? Right, he assumed out loud. Okay. So, here's my O2 tank. There's my waste tank. That's also going to be a problem. And there is in here, a gas canister slot. So I'm going to hot swap it. Why are you at red? Okay, hang on.
Air tank critical.
There you go, look at that. That was so quick. Oh, right, it's just like a lot of pressure. Okay, there's a lot of it in there. So this thing can hold about, like, I could probably have left it there. I only squeezed it for a second, but I think that pretty much would have equalized the pressure anyway. So our waste tank might be a problem in another refill or two. Having a look at the numbers. God damn. This game's intense. Alright. Especially for a bloody idiot like me. Jumping in both feet again. Like, yeah, alright, there's some residual knowledge in there. Also, people told me that there's phase changes now, state changes. So, like, that's going to be very high on Scarlett's list, is building a turbine. That was always my dream. I don't actually know why it fascinated me so much. Probably because the game, like, for all the effort I put into it, having chained fans together, trying to create, like, this recircling airflow corridor, only to find out that the game didn't, you know, really have the ability. It wasn't that complex. It's a bit deflating. Geez, you know what else we should play is bloody Oxygen Not Included. That's another game that I am fascinated by when it comes to fluid mechanics. That game's 2D, and the way they deal with it is like one type of gas can only sit in one square at a time, and they do a swap, like, between frames. You know, like if you had O2 on the left frame and CO2 on the right frame, they'll just switch, and that's how flow is realized in that game. Anyway, that's a fantastic engineering game as well. Make a comment, please. I'm sure you will. People fall over themselves when I threaten to play Oxygen Not Included as well. I love that game. Okay, cool. So we're all sealed in, apart from, like, the airlock, and what's missing in the airlock, honestly, is what? Is power. But then we got to think about what we're going to do with this room, right? And one of the earliest things that probably makes sense is to make a greenhouse. Now, so that way the atmosphere that we're aiming for in here will probably be unbreathable, but we could probably make it very CO2 heavy and still inert, right? I think that's probably the best play. So we're going to make an airlock, but it's not for me, it's for the plants. Now, as I say all that, what do plants need? Brondo. That's what plants like. No, you idiot. They like sun. So after all of that, what would be the best place to put windows? Probably directly above. Right? Oh, I don't really understand what the best... Oh my god, and which way is this day-night cycle? I guess that shadow was chasing us that way. I don't really know which way north is. I don't know if there's a way that I could know. So, like, if it was bay windows, no. Maybe I just window the entire roof. After all of that, Christ. But it's probably the play. It's probably the play, right? Wall. Iron wall. Iron window. It's not very complex. Or, here's the other question, re-raise. If I wanted to swap windows in at a later stage, oh shit, can I like, hang on a sec. Wait, what's R do? Right hand, don't do that. Oh, delete and home. Right, that's what I want. Oh, okay, so if I was to put a window frame here... Oh, so I could probably delete the structure out from behind it. Like, I could complete the window and delete behind it. Let's just leave that there for the moment, for future reference. Because you can put, like, glass in it, right? Isn't that how this works? 1 iron sheets to continue. There you go, there's a window. And then we could delete out the back of it. Yeah, that probably would work. Cool, okay. Alright, well, the new plan is to pivot into... I've got 2 lots of walls in here. Is to pivot into plant creation, right? And this is for longevity, in that without it I will die. Welding torch... Mining belt, medical pill. And put these pipes here. I like keeping the sticky tape in my tool belt, honestly. Don't need a network analyzer. We can clean all this out. We need that. And we need cable, honestly. Okay. Let's assess the food situation while we're at it. That's the box I was just looking in. That's memory of a goldfish. Solar panel is another thing that we need to think about. Actually, while I think of it, it's probably worth checking. Arc furnace. 6. Or, there you go, we can just put little test ore in there. Now, I've got this wired wrong. No, that's an arc furnace. That's a generator. No, I'm okay. Yep, so generator goes there. It feeds power through the back and into the pass-through, right? So if I turn this on, it should just straight charge it, right? Yeah, there you go, positive, no red line. We've got waste product coming out, blasting all over the wazoo. Battery at 49%, 50%. It's cool that you can read that.
Power low.
Oh, well, funny you mentioned that, Sharon, because we're working on that. Let's do... Oh, wow, it just keeps going. Now, as far as I don't know if you get penalized for, like, overcharging batteries. I don't think you can blow them up, right? but you probably get waste. All this airflow is disturbing me. So let's just let that run. We're going to charge this to 100 and swap the battery because why not? And we've got the little solar panel going as well. And we've got a kit to make our own solar panel. Now that we've got a roof, it probably makes sense to put that up there. So I'll just watch pot this for a little bit. And then we're going to go look at the plant food situation and figure out what's going on there. You know what? 90% will do. How much left is there? 39 coal. So that was 11. Got that going pretty well. Cool. Swap that. That'll work. Okay. Okay. So what do we got here? We've got pipe utility. You've got 3 states. You've got a liquid tank storage. I recognize that actually. Inline tank liquid. Inline tank small liquid. Right. I understand. I understand. If you... Yeah, it's just like those tanks are offline, in a way, the ones that we were using. This one's inline. Okay, so grow light. Oh. Maybe we don't need a window after all. We've got some seeds. I don't know if it tells you exactly what they need to not die.
Caution.
Shit, that's a real problem. I could just open it. I could just vent it. I would really rather not. I would F2. Can I get rid of that shit? Good to know it's there. I would rather capture this gas if I could. You know what? I've got a place I can store it. If I can seal up this airlock. I need to be able to cycle it, which means I need cable. Fuck. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I don't want to get stuck in here. Okay. All right, look at this. We've got power. So, okay, that's good. And I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, I'm not getting any errors, right? So that's good. We'll go with that. Scarlet flat spinning for half an hour at a time. It's good. Yeah, good bit of stress. Alright. This is where shit starts to get scary now that I'm making sealed sealed areas. We should probably charge that a bit more. We don't really want to get stuck in there. Alright, so if I were to go in here, seal it, I should be able to vent and what's going to be my waste? It's going to be pure CO2, isn't it, right? It's not going to be toxic. Yeah. It's not like, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm sick of supervising that. Bring my... Where's my tablet? World. Point 0.5 millimole. 0.1 mole. So that's just nothing. 230 degrees. Yeah, but that's waste that's trickled in from there, and it's sort of stayed a bit trapped in here. But in the scheme of things, that's going to be nothing. That's going to dilute. Okay, cool. We've got that. We've got this. Alright, wish me luck, I guess. Open. There we go. 2.8 kPa at room temperature. 8.5 mole of CO2. Okay, it's not so bad in the scheme of things. Alright, so I open this up. I close this. I active vent set inward. Inward. Oh shit. Nope. I'm gonna blow the fucking doors off. Oh my god, that went fast. I don't know what the capacity for these is, but I'm pretty sure walls and windows, it's like 100 kPa. At least it's what it used to be. And we just ran that to 90. Just in a split second. Oh, the airlock should be able to take it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, there's no roof, you fucking idiot. You can just pretend we blew the roof off, eh? Fucking hell. Oh, man. Man. I give you the most intelligent gamer out there. Oh, shit. Well, that's alright. Good to know. Most everything worked. So this has got passive draw because of those doors. They're always drawing. So I might just turn that off because we don't really need throughput at the moment. Oh my god, that was funny. Add 'em up. Calamity of errors. Okay, so where are we now? Airlock seems to work. It's fine, right? And I'm a bit tragic we lost CO2, but let's not dwell on it too much. What can we do from here is... First, we need to find... I'm going to put road flares in my inventory. Oh, there's another 50 stack of cable. How considerate, game. Thank you. Portable generator. Okay, well, that changes things a little bit. Might as well... Why is my guy breathing deeply? External. My dude was just taking mad deep breaths. We're okay with O2. Food. Vitals. I think we're okay. Alright, well, the cable's less of a problem now. This better be off. Yeah, okay, good. That's sealed up. We'll go back to Operation Greenhouse. Now, I think potatoes... Oh my god, you only get 3 seeds each. Someone said there's an infopedia in here. Let's have a bloody look at this. This looks interesting. Organics and food. Potato. What can you tell me about potato? Mood bonus? What are you talking about? Everyone loves potatoes. Quality low. Paintable no. Okay, that's good to know. Auto ignition at 1.4 kilokelvin. I'll have to keep that in mind. Growth time. Flashpoint. inhaled gases. Growth parameters. Carbon dioxide. It eats 8.6 mole per hour. Toxin resistance gene. Okay, so there might be a whole gene splicing plant mini game in this nowadays. I don't know. Uses water, uses CO2. It seems to be resistant to pollutants and volatiles, which is pretty cool. Minimum grow temperature is 0 degrees, and ideal is 20 in 25 kPa. Minimum grow pressure, minimum ideal. Light per day. Okay. Time until toxin damage, 5 minutes. Time until frozen damage and suffocate. So, okay, they're pollutants and volatiles are toxic to this, I think is what it's saying. 1 hour before darkness damage. I'm guessing dark doesn't go for a full hour. Well, no, we've had a multiple day-night cycles already and we've only been here for half an hour. Time until overheat. Okay, that's fine. So what are the main takeaways? Max ideal. This is really helpful because none of this was in the game when I played it. So between 50 and 100 kPa at, what is this? Between 20 and 30 degrees and CO2 saturation. Look at this though. It's a 1-to-1 CO2 to O2. That's fascinating. That's, well, I mean, it uses water actually at a rate of what? 0.4 mole. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Insulated canister package. Unpack. I don't know how I feel about that. Insulated canister package. Same thing. Can you, if I search insulated canister package, that's not very helpful. Let's find out. Oh. Water canister. That could be helpful. Hydroponics tray, hydroponics device.
Hunger caution.
What's a device? It's got something out the back. Oh, okay, it's got a data. Okay. See, so we've got a water pass-through, which will be easy enough for us to hook up, but I wonder how... Can this interact? Nothing to water. Ah! So if you didn't have a setup properly considered, you could just water it by hand? Am I understanding that correctly? I think so. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we're running out of time. I'm running out of water and food and bloody everything, so that's great. We didn't even check the food situation, and I'm worried that we... Hang on. Mining supplies? Cereal box. Oh, look at that. So much. And there's bulk water bottles. Oh, look. Kits. Microwave. Egg. Fertilized eggs. Scrubber package. Oh my god. We've got so much food. We've got an outrageous amount of food. I've got a little flag as well. Mining charge. Pneumatic mining drill. And air conditioning, which we'll probably need that as well for scrubbing. Okay, this isn't so bad. We're still a bit worried because I lost all that water. That's going to be an early, my own fault problem. But I think in the scheme of things, we've recovered and bounced back all right. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know if you want to see some more, team. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.